and all will be there. So this why it comes under compound, I will tell you again later on. So this is again regular tap water and this is tea. And I can give you the gaseous form also, because again compounds are divided into mixtures, compounds, and solid mixtures, then liquid mixtures and gaseous mixtures. So this is how, again in each form, depending on their atomic binding also, they will be called solids, liquids and gaseous, depending on the space and all. So those things also, these are all come under mixtures. This segregation is compounds. This segregation is really not exactly pure elements, but whatever I have done it. So here I have kept one brass this one, and here it is, this is bronze and this is brass. These two are alloys, so they are also mixtures. They don't come under elements. So okay, when we, as a student, when you learn, you should know the difference between an element and a alloy. So purest form is element. When it is combined with another element in a not so very fixed ratio, chemically when it is not so fixed ratio, it becomes an alloy. So this I have kept two examples for an alloy also. And actually, to be honest, even gold, once it is made into an ornament like this, it also becomes an alloy. It will not be a pure gold, because pure gold is very soft and it cannot be given any shape. So they mix some 8% to 10% copper in it, or silver. So then only it will get some strength to create the design. So this is very good information for you. So though I have kept it under the elements, it is actually not a pure element. So I am sure these things are there. Now coming to and as I told you, here gases also are there. Particularly pure gases means what is there in the around us, the air. We have got oxygen, we have got nitrogen, we have got carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide comes under a compound. So all these different varied are there in a different proportion. And if it is now, because of COVID, pollution rate is so low, so naturally our oxygen has increased. That means the oxygen content is more in the air. Near the area where there is a very pollutant factors are there, their carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide content will be more. So what does that mean? Each place it is not the same. The ratio between different gases is not the same. So that means it is a mixture. It's not a compound. So by lighting this one, I have added some more different air into my natural environment. So whatever air around me is definitely a mixture and not a compound. And water is from the tap, regular tap. It is not distilled water that is done in the lab. Only distilled water comes under compound, that is H2O, 2 parts of hydrogen and then 1 part of oxygen. When it is chemically combined in a molecular combination, atomic combination, then only it will become a compound, not otherwise. So the rest are all become mixtures only. So now, as again I wanted to tell you these things are difference between a crystalline form and amorphous form. Amorphous means which has no shape, so soft, and then crystalline has again fixed rigid with sharp edges, and then the shining and all those. That is why these are come under crystals. So that is this one. What is the combination? These are all things are chemically combined in a laboratory or in the nature in a fixed ratio. These are all man-made creations, mixtures. The basic differences, elements is purest form, only one single. When 2 or more are combined in a fixed ratio, chemically in a fixed ratio, they become compounds. If they are not, now for example, if I ask you that there is another important difference between compounds and mixtures. So we say that if it is irreversible, compound is irreversible. You cannot reverse back the combination, that reaction between the molecules. But whereas you may question that, ma'am, can we get back the tea powder, sugar and water from the tea or from the sambar? I don't get back my dal, I don't get back my vegetables, I don't get back anything, then how do you say that this is a mixture and that is a compound? Is it a genuine question in your head or not? I'm sure anybody who will think and who is listening properly will immediately think. So there is an important difference. Both are irreversible, undoubtedly. But here the ratio between the different objects, components is not the same. Whereas here the ratio between, like the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen is fixed. And it is chemically combined. That is the reason. Whereas here they are not chemically combined. They are just molecules are one to one just mixed because of some heating process and some just physically joining. See, this is physically joined. This is irreversible. This is also solid, but this is irreversible. Then these are the solid mixtures. I told you these are the liquid mixtures, and this is for example for gaseous mixture. So these are called heterogeneous mixture because this is all different things are there in this. So it is called heterogeneous mixture, which is irreversible, where you can get back your materials. This is called homogeneous mixture. You can see this also. Very uniformly from bottom to down, this tea is mixed. This is called homogeneous mixture because uniformly it is mixed. Whereas here you can see the separation. Pieces are separate, liquid is separate. Every piece you can identify this as a carrot, this as an aloo, this as a bengan, like that. So this is again a heterogeneous mixture. So I have kept these two under heterogeneous examples, mixtures, these two under homogeneous mixture. It looks very nice, crystal clean, but it's also a mixture. So it is called homogeneous because there are other things that are joined in the tap while in the processing time. Similarly, this is also heterogeneous because I cannot get pure oxygen. Maximum, I can inhale, exhale, and I can exhale and just say that what is coming out is pure carbon dioxide. What has come out of my nose is for half a second it is carbon dioxide. After, because of diffusion, it got into air and again it became a heterogeneous mixture. So this is a simple lesson. Very simple fundamentals for maybe, I don't know, depending on the board, it may be 7th, 8th level or maximum 9th level or 7th, 8th level only. But when I go deep into the properties of elements, properties of compounds, combinations, how many varieties of combinations are there, chemical combination, chemical reactions, then it will go to a little senior classes. So those things, certain things I have to do it in a lab only. So naturally, my everyday science, my kuch caronaa series, chemistry series on elements, compounds, mixture is over today. Thank you for listening. Bye bye. Thank you for viewing. Please post your remarks, so that encourages me to do my further videos to help the students. Universally, let all the students get some benefit out of it, because in the classroom, it's literally, even as a teacher also, I do not know whether I taught like this or not. So thank you, bye bye children, namaskar.